The family was happily taking a family photo, but behind the photographer sat an adopted black boy. Despite the father's objection, the mother insisted on asking the boy to join the photo. Michael was a bit surprised and stood awkwardly behind Mrs. Taussy. The moment the photographer pressed the shutter, this black boy felt the warmth of a family for the first time. It was not until Mrs. Taussy appeared that his destiny was completely changed. She cooked a big meal, and the elder sister took the initiative to hand Michael a plate. Afraid of being disliked for eating too much, he served a little fried rice and green vegetables, then secretly took a small piece of bread. When everyone was lying on the sofa, watching the game and eating, Mrs. Taussy suddenly noticed that only Michael was sitting at the dining table, seriously eating his Thanksgiving lunch. She turned off the TV and asked everyone to come to the table for the pre-meal prayer. The sister stretched out her hand without hesitation, and the younger brother quickly gestured to Michael. At that moment, he was stunned, for it was the first time someone had taken the initiative to hold his hand. Mrs. Taussy was very satisfied, for it was Michael who made this Thanksgiving full of meaning. After he got his driver's license, the father gave him a pickup truck. Michael was so excited that he took his younger brother for a drive, but they had an accident at the intersection. When Mrs. Taussy arrived, she found the front of the car was deformed, and Michael was deeply. However, the younger brother only suffered minor injuries. At the dangerous moment, Michael had reached out to block the danger, which moved Mrs. Taussy deeply, but this was also Michael's only weakness. In football games, he was always outmaneuvered by opponents. At the end of the first half, an opponent kicked him in the head. The coach couldn't sit still and angrily rebuked the referee. Michael was moved, and in the second half, he seemed like a different person, fierce as a wild beast, charging the enemy's front line. Under his charge, the score was gradually reversed, and they miraculously won. Later, many schools wanted to invite Michael, but Mrs. Taussy hoped he would attend her alma mater. Just then, an investigator from the athletic commission approached Michael, suspecting the Taussys of interest conveyance. This made Michael waver. He quarreled with Mrs. Taussy, then returned to his old home alone, praying that his mother had come back. But only a strange man was there. The man kept provoking him, thinking he had controlled Michael, but was beaten up by Michael. This triggered Michael's bad memories. Finally, Mrs. Taussy received Michael's call. She saw through his thoughts and apologized, telling him, "Your life is up to you. Do what you want." Moved, Michael found the investigator again and spoke his heart. Thus, the film ended. It turns out that in this world, there are no real weaknesses, only untapped talents.